Hello everyone, this is Ashish Sani from Innovate Yourself. Welcome back to my channel. In today's session, I will show you how to use the routing part to your URL, or let's say to your API, whichever you are having with you. So to elaborate that part, I would like to show you one thing first so that we can further explain it, right? So in this you can see like this is a website with the name innovateyourself.in, right? So you can see this a URL, or you can also say that this is a domain name, right, which I have opened. Right now, if in case I will click on any of the link whichever I can see on this page, right, so when I will click on this, then you will be able to see that it will be redirected to some different page, right? And now you can see in here your URL will be changed automatically as per the link whichever you have clicked on, right? Like I clicked on this Flask environment, right? So as per that, it has redirected you to some different website, right? So what is it? This is called the routing part, using which we will be able to redirect from one location to other location, or let's say from one API to another API, right? Similarly, if I will further click on any other links which you can see on this page, it will redirect you to some different page, right? So this is how your Flask application work, and this is how your routing part in Flask works. Right now, let's see how to do the same in your Flask web framework, and let's see how this part actually works, right? So for that, let's go back to the project which we have already created in the last session, right? So here you can see this is an application which we have already created in the last session, and in there you have seen what we were doing is when we were simply running this part, it was just showing you one link, right? And you have to open this link. When you will click on this link, it will open a new tab for you, and on that tab you can see whatever you have returned as per this particular program, right? So this is how it was working. Now you can see this is one URL, or let's say this is one API which you can see on your screen. And now if I will type something else as per this, let's say now I want to type hello. So let's see what will happen. Now you can see it is showing not found, just because you haven't created anything related to this, or let's say you don't have any URL or API related or corresponding to this particular API, right? So now if in case I want to see something on this page, how I can do that part, right? So for that, let's see. So for that, just go in here, right? So right now it is just showing you like up to this point, just because right now I have written it in like app.route/. So this is how you are working, right? And this is how you are able to see it, just because this slash means you want to display whatever you want to display as per this function on the main page. On the main page means on the URL whichever you are having over here, right? So simply you can treat it as the home page, right? So this is how it works. Now if in case I want to further, let's say, create another URL, so if in case I will open that part, it should display something else, right? So for that, let's do one thing. Let's just create another function for that, right? And one more thing, just make sure when you're creating a new function, don't copy the same name, right? So just give it a name, something like, let's say, second page, right? So this is what exactly I'm writing, and now in here I want to say hello, right? So this is how I will open this, and in here, let's say I want to display a message like this is the second page, right? So this is one message which I want to display, and now I want to display it as per the heading second, right? So this is how I want to display it, right? So you can see when I am done with this part, now I can save it and I can further check for that part, right? So when you will run this, you can see it is showing you hello world, and also let's check for hello now, right? Okay, so it's not showing you anything, just because, as I have already mentioned in the last session, that if in case you want to run this, then what you have to do, you have to stop this and you have to rerun this part, then only you will be able to see this. So now let's start it again. Now you can see this is showing you this is the second page, right? So this is what, this is known as the routing, and this is the way how you can just route this part, right? So this is the thing how you can just route one page to another page, right? And one more thing which I have promised you to show you in this session, that if in case I will only make the changes in here and I don't want to rerun it, so how to do that part, right? So let me show you how to do that part. So for that, let me just make a changes in here so that you will be able to see the modification, right? So let's say this is a testing API for routing, right? So this is what exactly I'm writing, and for doing this part, what I have to do, I have to write like debug equal to true, because by default your debug is false. So in that case it will not automatically keep the changes, right? So to do this part we have to do it. Now save it, right? So right now it is not working just because you can see debug mode is off. So for the first time, for this time only, we have to stop and rerun it, and after that you can make the changes and you can see the changes over there. Now here you can see debug mode is on. That means now you can make the changes and accordingly you can further see the changes in the live, right? So this is how we can do this part, right? So for that, let's do one thing. Let's go back and check it again, right? So this is your home page. Now let's go to the second page. Hello, right? Press enter. Okay, it's not taking the changes, just remove this and now press enter, right? So now you can see I was not writing this slash after this hello, that's why it was not showing you correctly, right? So this is how we have to do the routing part, and you will be able to redirect, or let's say you will be able to shift from one page to another page, right? So this is how you can do that part. Now let's say something else. So now I'm writing another message along with this, right? And after that, what I want to do is I want to save it now, and this time I don't want to rerun it, right? So just save it, and you will see that it is saying detected change in this file, reloading, restarting with start. That means now you don't have to restart this. So this time you can simply run it and you will be able to see the changes. So can you see this? This time I didn't restart my server. So this is how I can do this routing part, and also I can use the debug mode for your Flask routing, right? So this is the way how we can do the routing in your Flask, right? So this is it for today. I hope everything is very clear to you, but still if you are facing any kind of a difficulties in the topic, then you can definitely leave a comment below in the comment section. And if you have liked this video, then do click on the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then do click on the subscribe button so that you do not miss any kind of a videos from my side. Till then, bye bye and happy learning.